Can you turn your busy job into an asset that works for you? I say yes, and today I'm going to show you how and why you do that. It's likely as a business owner, you're spending your day-to-day doing the day-to-day work in your business, and you've got a busy job and you're probably taking a comfortable salary. So why would you take your business from there and then turn it into an asset? And how do you do that? The definition of an asset is something of value to a person or organisation that can be used to pay debts. So let's take a slightly macabre view on this, and let's say you were to die. What would you leave behind for the people that you love? Would your business be worth anything without you there pushing it on a day-to-day basis? For the majority of the business owners I know, that answer to that is no. So let's take a more cheerful view on this and say you live to a ripe old age and you've got as many grandchildren as you wanted kicking around your feet and you're spoiling them rotten. Now think about your business when you get to that. Where do you want your business to take you? What do you want your retirement or your future to look like? Do you want to retire at the age of 55, kick your feet up, have some fun, learn to fly an aeroplane or something? Do you want to invest in another business? Do you want to start becoming a multiple business owner? Do you want to sell this business and start another one? Do you want to become a business mentor? Or, like me, would you like to start going into charity and doing some charity projects in your time that you've given yourself? Now think about business owners that you really admire. Do they seem to have an awful lot of time? Do they seem to be sort of kicking back and enjoying life, going away on long holidays, an exciting range of hobbies that you and I could only dream of doing? Think about those people and what they're doing and make sure that you build your vision for there. The Action Coach definition of successful business is a commercial, profitable enterprise that works without you. Once you've achieved this, then you have an asset. So somebody from the outside can look at your business as a package and decide whether they want to invest in that now for all the returns that they're going to get from your business in the future. This is when it becomes an asset. So like any other asset, someone's looking for the returns that they're going to get. So like stocks and shares or investing in property, they want to invest in a business. Now investing in a business is probably the biggest return on investment you'll get. So if you set your business up the right way and turn it into an asset, somebody will be really, really interested in investing in that because they're probably going to get the best returns. So how do we turn your business into an asset? Initially, we're going to look at cash flow and we're going to build profitability into the business so that we can build the right team around you. We're going to build that team around you and we're going to push you up, and out the business effectively. Before we start recruiting, we're going to look at the ideal structure for the business and the ideal team. We'll design a family tree of all the different people you need in the business and then we'll look at each person and decide what they need to look like and what kind of personalities they are. The person in the sales role is going to be a very different personality to the person in the finance role, for example. And so you and I'll build that team together. We'll create your designer team and then we'll start to find the right people to fill those spaces. We'll look at delivery mastery. Will make sure that all your customers are getting the perfect customer service and the perfect experience every single time so that you build a big list of raving fans, people who love you, love your business and refer you to all sorts of other people after that. We'll also look at numbers and finance mastery. We're going to look at making sure that your finances are strong, you've got a clear cash flow forecast, you've got a nice surplus of cash in the business, not too much, but you've got the right surplus of cash in the business. We're going to look at all the key performance indicators that make sure that we know exactly where your business is at any point. We'll make sure that we know what the key performance indicators are to get the best sales, to get the best leads into the business. Once we've got that finance mastery and that numbers mastery down pat, and we've got our finger on the pulse, we know exactly where the business is at any one time, bearing in mind that once we've got this together, you can do that and dial in from the Bahamas. So once you've got your finger on the pulse of all the different numbers, regardless of how big your team is, the next level is your sales and marketing. We've got your raving fans, your customers who love you. Now we're just going to build a bigger database of even more raving fans and even more people to refer you. Then we're going to write down all the processes that we use within the business on a day-to-day basis. And of course, as the team starts to grow, it's going to be easier to write down these processes. But we're going to start fairly early on because as we introduce somebody new into the business, we're going to hand them a manual, say, this is how you do it. I'm going to show you once, twice, 3 times. You've got the manual there. If you need any help, come back to me and we'll just keep going through it. But you know they've got a set of instructions. They've got clear parameters, clear guidelines. They know exactly what their area of authority is as well. This is how we start to build and introduce those new people into your business. So think about where your business is at the moment. And then think about your vision for your business that's an asset that works without you.